Hi friends, it's Sarah from Plan Sarah Plan, and today I'm taking my monthly planner and rearranging it to make it my lesson notes notebook. If you're not familiar already with the layout of the monthly planner from Erin Condren, it's basically just a monthly calendar with notes pages each month. So there's no weekly spread or weekly layout or calendar. So what I want to do with this is customize it and make it my lesson notes notebook. So it'll be, in essence, a notebook with calendars in it. And what I will use this for is during piano lessons, as I'm teaching a student, I will write down little things that I need to remember about that lesson. So it's not really where I'm doing lesson plans. I do have a teacher lesson planner, but it's where I'm taking notes during lessons. During the last school year, here is what I used for lesson notes. I took a binder that was empty from my previous life planner, and I put notes pages in it, and then I divided it by the days of the week that I teach in. So this is where I kept all of the notes for my Tuesday students, and this was my Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday students. That system worked really well, and it enabled me to calculate how many pages I would realistically need for each day and for each student. So that will help me when I'm setting up the coiled version of this. There are certain features of this book that I will use and certain ones that I won't use. So I will keep this, I will keep this, and I will keep every monthly spread. But I will not need the dashboard page. I want all of my calendars in one place, and then I want all of my notes pages in one place. I think I will save these dashboards and put them in the back of the book because it's possible that I'll think of a reason that I want them after I get rid of them. What I have done is gone ahead and snipped every little bit of this page here where it's around the coil. This should come out very easily. Yes. And then I will set that aside, save all of my dashboards. Okay, so all 12 of the dashboards are out, and I will set those aside for the time being and now go in and remove the monthly spreads. Oh my goodness. I am so glad that was the last month. Carpal tunnel. wrist fatigue. I don't know what it is, but all 12 months are at the front of the book now. So the next step is going to be to count the notes pages and to divide them up and put tabs in at the right place. We're going to count these. So 47 double-sided pages and a single side. And that is a total of 95 sides. I've sectioned off my 4 days that I teach on, and then I just used photo paper and made some little dividers so that I'll be able to flip to Thursday, flip to Friday. And now that I've kind of put them in here to see how they look, I'm going to laminate them and then use coil clips to attach them to the coil. This is what they look like right now. This is just printed on photo paper. I'll put the template for this in my Facebook group, which is Plan Sarah Plans Planner Circle. And this will just be a PDF. I cut these out with scissors, and I'll take the text off because I know this is pretty weird to just have Tuesday through Friday. And you can just add whatever text you want to in your PDF software or whatever software you choose to use. So I'm gonna laminate these and then come back. The next step is going to be adding the coil clip connectors, and I'm using the 4-inch size. And I think what will work best, although we're figuring this out as we go, is to go ahead and put the coil clip connector on the coil and then remove the backing for the adhesive, and then align the divider right where I want it and kind of push up against the coil and then press down. And let's see if it'll turn. Yeah, there we go. And I would kind of like to stagger these with some of the coil clip connectors being at the bottom. So I'll try that with the Thursday one. So I'll put it down here. It might end up being super weird, but we'll find out. And for this one, I'm just going to line up this edge right here with this, with my hand, push against the coil, and then attach. And let's see if that is just too low. It's a little bit weird, but I'm gonna go with it for now. I can always add another one up here, maybe a 2-inch one at the top. But actually, if I just have the book closed and I grab Thursday, I can open it. So I'll hold off. I'm going to reserve the right to add another coil clip connector up here. But let's go over to the Wednesday section. I'm alternating top, bottom, top. I'll line this up and push against the coil. And then go back to the Tuesday section. Okay, for this one, I don't have that same area, so I'll just kind of put something flat, push against the coil. And this could be totally weird. Although, you know, it does the job. Let's see if it will open properly. Yeah, it does. So I may end up, like I said, adding a coil clip connector at the top, but for now, I think I'm happy with them just staggering. Bottom, top, bottom, top. So this is what it looks like at the top. I think this is great. So let's say it's Friday, I'm ready for my first lesson. I just grab this and I'm on Friday. Okay, now there's another fun thing I want to do. If I go like that, everything's right. So the last thing I want to do that's kind of spiffy and fun is that I want to create a template to print piano award on every single one of these. And that's because let's say that on Tuesday or Wednesday, I have a student who has finished 12 major scales. That is a certain award, and I just want to call attention to it so that at the end of the semester, when I'm tallying up awards and creating our recital program, I want my eye to go straight to the lesson where something was earned. These are just all going to say piano award. I don't know if I can make a customizable template to share, but I'll try. Here's how they turned out, and I would happily share the template, but the problem is that it won't be editable and it would say piano award. So unless you're a piano teacher, it's not really going to do you any good. Anyway, if you're any good with a word processor, just make a 12-row, 5-column table that's 8.5 inches wide total. Distribute the columns evenly and make every row a 1/2 inch wide. Then print your text, hold up your sticker sheet with it, so above that text that you printed, and then hold it against the light so that that text shines through and you can actually see if it's going to print in the right place. And then just fiddle with it or adjust some things. That's the best I can do for right now. But anyway, I digress. This is just perfect. This is exactly what I want. And I've got 2 sheets of them. I just made the same thing on each one. And this will last me all through the fall semester, and it will get me going into the spring term. I could just do a handful of pages at a time and add them in as needed. Let's take one more look. All of my months are in the front, and these are my dividers. This template will be in my Facebook group. And then here are the months up here. So I took out all the dashboards. I don't know what I'll do with this, but I think it'll come in handy when I'm doing lesson notes. And I will have the fun of decorating every month. I may actually attach these, but I didn't do it yet because I love these pictures, and so I may not. And it's easy enough to just grab the tab and go right to the month. You don't even have to go here if you don't want to. So I can have a calendar handy and write lesson notes at the same time. So I hope that this gave you some ideas for a way that you might want to customize a monthly planner. I love these because of how many notes pages there are. And I think it's a super functional book. Of course, can change your cover out. So it's just a fun book also. Anyway, let me know if you have any questions or suggestions for me, and if you found this helpful at all, or if you would like more information on anything that I did here. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.